Message that never went through. Colt Johnson texted his wife Malia, "I need help," a few hours into his hike. At this point, he was overheating while hiking at the Superstitions last May. The family sharing their story to social media 1 year later, with nearly 2 million people seeing it. Colt set out early that May morning, prepared to hike with lots of water and snacks.
It was beautiful. It started getting pretty hot, and I must have taken a wrong turn.
A few hours into the hike, he got lost and the Arizona heat took over his body.
I was out of water, super dizzy. I passed out, fell on a cactus, peed my pants.
With no cell service and no one else on the trail, he thought of one last call for help.
So I had my gun with me. I took that off my chest and fired 3 shots in the air.
And just when he started to lose hope,
John came around the corner. So it was just kind of a miracle that he did come into play at that point when I definitely thought all was lost.
He was on the verge of suffering a stroke.
58-year-old John Zito, a retired fireman from Florida, planned on hiking this trail the day before, but made the change last minute. He feels he was at the right place at the right time.
If he hadn't been found, he would have not been found till probably the next day or the following day. It would have been a fatality.
We're the only ones out there.
John gave Colt all of his water and snacks and carried him for 2 hours to their cars.
I was shivering. My body definitely felt like it was shutting down. He was carrying probably 80% of my body weight, maybe more, and I'm much bigger than him.
Luckily, Colt recovered. He calls John his angel, but doesn't want others to be in the same situation that he was in.
I know I thought I was prepared, but however well you think you're prepared, you're not. That heat just saps you. Even a small mishap can turn into a disaster in a life or death situations.
Now, since this happened, the two men have formed a really strong bond. Colt has actually invited John up to Idaho to go on a hike, and this time they want to do it, of course, the right way. Live in Phoenix tonight, I'm Holly Bach for Arizona's Family.